All right. Greetings, Kiss Nation. And this is going to be a Kiss topic with a guest, and it's Xander from Kiss Army Things. How you doing, man?
Hey man, I'm doing pretty good. It's been a long Monday, but now that it's the evening time, I'm ready to sit here and talk Kiss. I don't have a money bag with me because I'm running low, but I've got a glass of sweet tea, so hey, I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
Doing well. And I never have money bags because it's not local to where I live, but I have water.
Hey, there you go. Hey, that's good. Stay hydrated, right?
Yes, always.
You don't want to be like Gene and get exhausted and pass out on stage. Love you, Gene.
Yeah. Didn't that happen on like the first show back on the Final 50 leg?
It was somewhere around there. Yeah, I think it was down in South America. It was like heat exhaustion and dehydration, and there was a mixture of things that night. But yeah, Gene, poor guy. But yeah, no, I think you're doing the right thing. Drink some water.
Yeah, it's like the only soda I drink is like, cola products and like Pepsi's products.
Oh yeah. Hey, me too. You know me. I drink money bag soda, so it's soda, soda, soda for me all the time.
Yeah. But yeah, I just saw like your Facebook post was you highlighted money bags today.
That's right. Yeah, for the Kiss merch of the week, I did. You're right. Yeah, I'm doing the food and drink series this time around. So I'm highlighting everything that's food and drink related. And yeah, this week was Moneybag Soda.
Yeah, I would say like the best one you highlighted was like the Kiss Rock and Roll Over
Mm,
soda product, the cherry cola.
the
Because
cherry medicine.
yeah, yes,
Yeah,
cherry medicine. Damn right. Which
we couldn't make that joke until 2024, but I love it.
yeah, yeah. Which that's my favorite track of 10,000 Volts.
That's your favorite one? Okay, for sure.
Yeah, when I had to listen to it to review it, because it's damn kick ass fun.
Yeah, I listened to the whole album again today, twice, I think.
Yeah, like I listen to it all the time because it's his best one that he did that's original music.
Yeah, no, I totally agree.
And I said this in the review, but like, did you feel like Life of a Stranger was not like his best cover that he did?
I don't really, other than of course New York Groove, I've never really gravitated towards any of Ace's covers, really. So I can't really compare it to any of the ones that he's already done. But I didn't really mind it. I thought it was a lot better than the original, even though the original itself was really good. I did like Ace's interpretation, but I'm not really sure where I would rank it in terms of some of the other covers he's done.
Okay, well, since I've listened to a lot of Ace's solo material since he
Hmm.
left Kiss, I would say the Joker, his cover, the Joker is pretty good.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Street Fighting Man Up Origins is pretty good, which it's another Rolling Stones tune.
Hmm. Okay.
Um,
Yeah, that one I missed.
you missed Origins?
Well, I don't recall that song. I did
Oh,
listen to
okay.
Origins, but that's not one that that one off Origins. I can think of Fire and Water. That was the
Oh
stand.
yeah, because that was the big deal because he brought Paul back
Yeah,
into like
that was incredible.
yeah. But no, there was Fox on the Run for Anomaly.
Yeah, that one was pretty good. I liked that one.
Yeah,
That
but
one that was a weird one, but yeah, it was good.
yeah, there was I Want to Go Back for Spaceman,
Who was that by originally?
Eddie Money.
Eddie Money. Okay, for sure. And then wasn't Space Truckin' also a cover?
Yeah, Deep Purple.
Deep Purple, yeah, that's right. See, when I first heard Space Truckin', I thought it was an original Ace song. I didn't realize at first that it was a cover. So
Yeah,
I
because
realized, wait a minute. Oh, okay.
he tweaked it a bit to Space Ace Truckin'.
Yeah, yeah. Which was fun. That was cool. He made it his own.
Yeah, that was for Origins Volume Two. I
Yeah.
pretty much I pretty much now I can say I reviewed every single Ace Frehley album until Origins Volume 3. Damn you, Ace.
Yeah. Yeah, that one. When do you think that one's going to come out? You think it'll be next year?
I don't know, but Ace has always been pumping out more stuff than Kiss, which that can be a topic for later down in this video.
Okay.
But speaking of which, let's get to the main topic,
All right.
um, which is um, the Kiss's re-release of of Creatures of the Night, which I have it here on Kiss Online. It's it's their re-release of Creatures of the Night box set, which when this was announced as like some big mystery item, it was hyped up as this thing that every fan wanted. Well, not every fan can afford this price because it's $967.50.
Yeah, that is ridiculous. What in the world is going on?
Yeah, and from I looked at it before I did this. Not it's like they didn't. Maybe you can tell me this because I didn't see the original box set. Creatures Band Press bio sheet, was that in the original?
I'd have to dig it out and check. I don't know. It seemed to me like the only thing they added was several more LPs and they made them all glow in the dark. Is that correct?
Yeah, because I have no, I didn't, I have no idea what they added in the first release.
For sure. Yeah, I do have the box set over here, but I don't want to, get it out and get it apart. But I'm trying to think because I think when I was looking, I could be totally wrong. So anybody watching, if I'm wrong in the comments, please correct me. But it looked like
Yeah,
they just kind of repackaged what they already released and then added some more LPs. I'm not really sure if they added any more like stickers and things like that. I could be wrong. But it just
yeah,
seemed like it was mostly like 9 LPs and glow in the dark and
yeah. I mean,
make it $1,000.
yeah. Like what? Here's an opportunity that they blew on. Remember, our second video together when I said about those soundboards.
Yeah.
You told me that they just kind of half-assed it when they didn't use them, but the whole video, the whole concerts.
Yeah.
What they should have done, and they should have just. This was a perfect opportunity. They could have used Rockford and Sioux City, the whole
Yeah.
concerts.
Absolutely.
But what they instead did, what they went with instead was just like you said, they re-released what they already had, but with I guess like 9 LPs. They just kept the half of the shows, but you get Houston, Texas, like the half of Houston, Texas, and it's like you get like Black Diamond, Detroit City, Rock and Roll Night, and I Still Love You and Strutter from Houston, Texas. I'm
I mean, that's
like,
awesome that we get something, but yeah, why not the whole show? I don't know. It's so weird.
yeah, but again, it's cool. We're adding new things, but at the same time, why couldn't you just add the entire Houston show?
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, you got like they included, like you said, Rockford and Sioux City and all these different parts of the show. But I think we can all agree that collectors want full shows. We don't want incomplete shows. So it seemed like even though we've all been clamoring for Eric Carr, Vinnie Vincent soundboards, and we got that, but it was also pulled back a little bit because we didn't get those complete shows. And this might be a little off air, but didn't those shows leak prior to that Creatures box set? Are you aware
Yeah,
of that?
yes, and those are the same shows that I have on CD, which
Yeah.
I had no clue they were going to be using a Kiss thing. I just thought, oh, cool, something cool to own with my own cash.
How long did you have those before the box set came out?
Probably about a few weeks.
A few weeks. Okay, so it was okay for sure. Yeah, I can think back to like a couple months before the box set came out. Those like full Rockford shows, Sioux City shows, they were all released in full. And I was like, oh yeah, this is really cool. And then the box set comes out officially and you get half of them. And I'm like, that's just ridiculous. They should have just went ahead and released the whole shows, but whatever. I don't know. Weird choice.
Yeah, yeah, and like I said off camera, like here's a box set that I do have like in reference,
Oh my
and
gosh.
and this is much cheaper than what Kiss is offering.
How much did that cost? Dare I ask?
Uh,
If you don't mind me asking, you don't have to say if you don't want to.
it's 200, 200
200.
something.
Okay.
Yeah, not not 200 directly, but it's 200 and something.
Okay, for sure.
And you get like roughly around the same types of extras.
That's really cool. So that's an unofficial box set.
Yeah, it has all the Detroit Cobo Hall 76 shows.
Dang, that's really cool. Vinyl or CD?
Vinyl.
Vinyl. That's sweet,
Um,
dude.
yeah, not sure if you can
Oh,
get a good look at all the stuff.
oh hell yeah, I love that. That's awesome. Yeah, I've seen some of these really extravagant unofficial Kiss box sets out there. That's like one of the ones I've seen, but I've never actually for myself gotten one of those box sets. So that's really cool.
Yeah. Um, I have like a lot of these. I've um talked about like the Dynasty ones.
The box sets.
Yeah, like I got like there's two Dynasty box sets, which actually good luck trying to get a hold of them because these are insanely popular.
Oh, I can only imagine. Yeah, I bet those are like already bought up and sold out, and I bet they're hard to find now.
Yeah.
When did that come out?
When did this one come out? Uh,
Yeah,
last year.
last year. Okay, wow. So it's pretty new.
And one came out this year, which I did buy, which I'm not spoiling what it is on camera.
Ooh, we got this. Okay, okay. I see how it is. I can't wait to see that video.
Yeah,
That'll be a fun one.
yeah. And I, they're just a fun Kiss fan to collect in general.
Oh yeah, yeah. I like I said, I haven't really gotten too deep into the unofficial stuff, but I love the Creatures box set and the Destroyer box set. And even though this Creature Super Deluxe was a really big misstep, I'm hoping that they do, do something in the future for some of the other albums. I would love to see box sets for just about every Kiss album. I can't think of a Kiss album I wouldn't want to see a box set for. I would love to see, let's see, Revenge. I mean, they kind of missed the first album opportunity, but I don't know. Having issues with your mic?
Yeah, I am.
I can't hear you.
How about now?
Yep, now you're good.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Your microphone hates you. There's a ghost playing games. I can't hear you.
One.
Oh, there we go.
There. All
Now
right,
I
we're
can hear
good.
you. Yep.
All right, cool, cool. All right, so where were we before I lost connection with my mic?
We were talking about the unofficial box sets. You were talking about how you had one for a surprise one, but we don't get to know yet.
That's
So that
right.
one's going to be a future release
That is, but
or a future video, right?
it is a future video. But um, you were saying that while I was trying to go to where I went to war with my equipment,
Oh yeah.
you said that Kiss made like a misstep with this creature's.
Oh yeah, I was talking about how that super deluxe box set was kind of a misstep, but hopefully they are inclined to do more box sets for more albums. I don't want them to stop at just Destroyer and Creatures. I want to see a Revenge box set. I still want to see a first album box set, an official Hotter Than Hell box set. Give us whatever, give us it
Yeah,
all.
I mean, not for nothing. I kind of thought this mystery thing, which is not a mystery thing anymore, was. I thought they were going to be releasing a first album box set because it is the 50th anniversary
I
of the
know.
first album.
Yeah, I know. Lots of fans, myself included, for a while, was kind of convinced that it would be the perfect marketing opportunity to do a 50th anniversary box set. Yeah, that would not just get Kiss fans excited, but rock and roll fans excited. That's a
Yeah,
iconic album and not just history, but rock and roll history as a whole. So
yeah, and
it's
plus
it's it just seemed kind of weird that they wouldn't do it.
it's labeled. It was hyped up as this mystery thing that this is the big thing that every fan wanted, but every fan can't afford it. I am not rich. I don't think
No,
like
no, there's no way I could. There's no way that would clear
yeah
me out. That would put me in a bad situation. And I personally don't know anybody who has bought it. I don't know anybody who's like, hey, you know what? I've got some spare cash. I think I'm going to do it. I really want it. No, I don't know that person. And kudos for you if somebody out there did, but I don't know a single person that was like, oh, I'm jumping on this. I've only heard, what?
yeah.
What?
I mean, like
9 LPs? I ain't got that kind of time. Who's got time to spend 9 records? Not me.
uh,
Sound
me.
effects and do you?
No, I said me neither. Me neither.
Oh, okay, for sure. I thought you were gonna be like, I do. I got time. No, for sure. I see what you mean. Yeah, it's
No, like despite the fact that I have a record player, like no, I don't have the time.
no.
Like
I've got 3 record players, and I don't have time.
I got the time to maybe pop in like maybe something like this or if you saw my vinyl tag video, I got like maybe the time to put in like a cassette or like a 8 track or maybe like a life 2 or something like that and call it a day.
Yeah, exactly. I got time for 1 record, and sometimes I don't even flip it over. I just listen to side A twice. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you get lazy. It is what it is. And by the way, thank you for doing a vinyl tag video in response. That was awesome. I've seen like 2, I think, so far, with maybe 1 or 2 more people I know doing one as well. So that was really cool of you to jump in on the vinyl tag. That was awesome.
Yeah, no problem. It's just hope you didn't mind, but I kind of bended the rules.
There are no rules. Make your own rules. I loved it. It was great.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So while we still got time, like there's another topic that I was talked about while I was down and out. Um, there was the topic that began the year was like how Bruce Kulick said that Kiss didn't represent his era in Kiss. I'm not sure if this was mostly for the final show or just during the end of the road tour.
Yeah, I can. I think it was in relation to the last show.
All right. Now for that, I will kind of say yes, and I will kind of say no.
Okay.
If we're solely talking about songs that he wrote and played on, then yes. If we're sticking with songs that he did play on, well, there's a few songs that he played on that Kiss did play,
Yeah.
like "Heaven's on Fire." When I think of non-makeup Kiss, I think of Bruce Kulick playing that song. The same goes for "Look It Up." I don't think of Vinnie Vincent. I think of Bruce
Okay. Okay.
because he was the most. To me, I think he's the most known guitar player around that time with that song.
Yeah, you're right. He was the longest serving non-makeup guitarist. That is very true.
Um, Now, I'm not going to say Kiss didn't play any. Kiss did play songs from Bruce's era. To start for sure, it did "Hide Your Heart."
Yes, at the very beginning of the tour. I missed it just barely, I think, but that was really cool to see them play that song. You're right. They did play. They did play that on the very beginning of the tour. That was a cool addition. I did see it in 2014.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of surprised that they brought it back because it felt like a few tours ago they just kind of played it.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised.
Um, then it was like a few months ago, maybe a month ago, that Rob was saying that he would have loved to see Forever in the set.
Okay, you know what?
I don't know if it's Rob exactly, but someone from the RBT podcast said that they wanted to see Forever in the set. I always associate Rob with that podcast.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Rob is awesome, and that's a great show too.
Yeah,
But it's funny that you mentioned that because I was actually just thinking, like, what songs could have they have played from Eric's era, Bruce's era, and I was thinking Forever. Like, how cool would
yeah,
it have been if they had, like, at some point during the show, kind of like quieted things down, slowed things down, brought some acoustic guitars out, and played Forever. It'd be interesting to see them do it on the End of the Road tour, but we can still fantasize.
yeah. Even though, no offense to you, because I know you and a lot of Kiss fans like that song. I found that song to be a buzzkill.
Oh, okay, for sure. Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, you're right. It does kind of slow things down. So I do, and that's probably why Paul didn't play it. Because Paul doesn't want to slow the show down. He doesn't want to do any buzzkill. So that's probably why they didn't play it.
Yeah, but it is a popular song, and it it would have been like a good moment for like fans to do your light trick that you talk about on your
Oh,
podcast.
yes, for sure. The Kiss Spotlight. Thank you for mentioning that. Yeah, that would have been a really good opportunity.
Yeah,
But going back to the conversation about Bruce Kulick saying that History was not represented. I mean, yeah, it is a double-edged sword, a two-way street because kind of like what we're talking about. They did play songs like "Hide Your Heart" and even "Crazy Nights" at one point was
yeah,
one of the encores, and so even then you had footage being shown of like "Hot in the Shade" and you know Animalized, different eras of history being shown throughout the show in various songs like Deuce and Do You Love Me. Might have been a third song, but I know those two at least. You would see video montages of Peter Ace and Eric Carr and Bruce Kulick and of course Steve Paul from the classic era and all that stuff. So history was represented both visually and in the set. I think what fans are really bothered by is, we get so used to the Marvel Cinematic Universe where we see our superheroes team up in these crossover movies and we see Batman versus Superman and all we want to see is, Tommy, Eric, and Bruce and holograms of Mark and Eric Carr and Peter and then it becomes like Endgame, where
yeah,
everybody gets together, everybody spawns. It's like the stage is only so big, we can't fit everybody on stage, and so everybody's going to compete for the spotlight. And I don't know. I mean, I would love to see that stuff happen too, but that would just be like getting me, you, and every single Kiss podcaster together, and well, everybody's going to want to do the intro. Everybody's going to want to lead the show, ask the questions. Everybody's going to want to use their microphone, and no, mine's the best. My can't. You know what I mean? Like, it just becomes a thing where,
probably anyone can do.
yeah, exactly. There you go. Except it looks like it might have went off again.
Damn it.
So, how are you doing your sound? What is it running through your controller?
Well, normally when I do videos, I don't use a PS5 mic. This computer is very weird
Okay,
in terms of how I use StreamYard. This is the first one that's ever acted up.
gotcha. So there's a
But
microphone on your play on the controller.
yes, I've never
That's pretty
used it.
cool.
I've only used it for like this computer. I've never used it for another machine.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's a pretty nice roundabout way to use audio there. Nice workaround.
Yes, I mean I've done this I've done YouTube since 2012, so I've learned a few ways about roundabouts.
Yeah, clearly, yeah, nice. But yeah, so I mean, as far as the whole history thing, I mean, it just depends on how you look at it because the songs were there.
Yeah,
The visuals were there. I mean, Tommy still does the rocket shooting, and there was Sammy
yeah,
the Serpent on stage. I mean, there's still things that still feel like Kiss. There's only so much they can do, realistically speaking.
yeah. I mean, yeah. There's like you said, there's only so much they can do. I mean, like I said, or what I'm going to say, like I feel like what they did do on this leg of the tour was good. Like in my opinion, I felt like looking back because I just recently put up a few more shows from the end of the road tour. Like I put up like the Louder Than Life festival. I put up Nimes,
Okay.
like, and felt like that uh, Kiss added more stuff in the earlier half than they did on the last leg.
I do agree. I do agree with that. 100%.
Like, so like, because I remember telling you on our experience video that I had more highlights to mention up because the only highlight I could tell you about from this last leg was Making Love.
Yeah, exactly. It seemed like that first leg, you had songs like, of course, we mentioned Hide Your Heart and Crazy Nights, and there were, I'm sure, plenty of others. Like, I know Parasite was in and out at one point in time.
Yeah,
Do You Love Me was cycled in and out. So it seemed like, yeah, Let It Go Rock and Roll was in and out. So it seemed like, yeah, you're right. In that first, right before COVID, they were more inclined to change the set, rotate things out, and it seemed like the only thing we got after that was Making Love, which that was a good one. I mean, I hadn't seen that one live ever, and so I'm glad it was there. But I would have liked to
yeah,
have heard Strutter and maybe a couple others, but it was what it was.
yeah. It was what it was. I mean, I guess now if we want to hear those stuff, we just go see a Kiss Babe, which is the next topic that's up next.
Okay.
Um, Live streamed. There was a live stream of Kiss My Ass. They were doing a concert. Kiss My Ass is an Argentina Kiss tribute band,
Okay.
and they did a concert at a bar, a local bar in Argentina called Roxy.
The Roxy. Okay.
Yeah, and I thought like they did like a pretty cool concert. They they were wearing like the Dress to Kill suits.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah. Um, like the highlights of their set list was Pledge Allegiance to the State of Rock and Roll.
One of my favorites off Psycho Circus. That song kills.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
that.
Um, what else? That was like that kind of stood out to me was See You Tonight.
Okay. Some solo album stuff. Love it.
Then it was like some standard Kiss stuff like War Machine, Heaven's on Fire, I Love It Loud. There was 2000 Man.
Okay. There you go. There's a unique one.
Yeah. There was Love Gun.
Love Gun. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Classic.
And the Paul Stanley in this band actually he replicates Paul's reunion tour voice.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I may check that out then. That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because that's like right after Revenge. I mean, it's basically like Revenge Part 2 as far as his vocals. So that's pretty impressive.
Yeah. And now when they speak, like I can't understand Spanish because I barely can speak English.
Does he speak in Spanish using a Paul Stanley voice?
Uh, he speaks Spanish, I guess, in his normal voice.
Okay.
But when he speaks in his Paul Stanley voice, like you can tell.
That's pretty cool.
Well, when they were speaking in Spanish, I think someone was getting proposed to on stage.
That's pretty awesome. What a memory there.
Yeah, in front of some guys dressed up as Kiss.
Yeah.
And then right after that, like we heard like do 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 that.
Classic. Perfect.
Yeah,
They'll never forget that.
yeah. The Men Declare Me for Loving You, which you can probably figure that one out because I just gave you that.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. Perfect song to play.
Yeah, it was, and luckily for Gene, luckily for this guy dressed as Gene, he doesn't hate the song.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I always thought that was funny that Gene hated that song. It's like, man, you must really hate that. I mean, it's like every single night you're playing, and that must really suck
Yeah,
if you
it's
hate it
fun.
that bad.
It's funny because if you watch like the pro shot of Dubai and the pro shot of Madison Square Garden, like he it looks like he's like, just like this is it's not this again.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. I can see Gene doing that,
But
getting fed up.
what's even funnier is his first round with the Gene Simmons band. He played it.
Did he really?
Yeah,
That's kind of ironic. That's kind of ironic.
yeah. When he took the band to Australia, so because he was playing with Ace at the time, he just brought up out the song
Wow.
and said, "He was asking me for loving you. Good luck to all of us."
Did Ace play it with him?
Yes,
Because they both hate that song, don't they?
yeah. Ace and Gene just both hit the song. I was like,
Because that makes
dude,
sense.
no, it
I,
doesn't make
I,
sense. And
I
I'm
bet it was the worst version too. They're both just like, that's so funny.
yeah,
It's so funny.
yeah. To me, it's like Ace came out with that. We knew Ace hated it first.
Yes, yes. He hated the chunkiness or the yeah.
Like there was like some, and it was obvious on stage when he was back in Kiss, like they were doing it. He looked so bored, making everything. The dude looks bored.
Yeah, he did look pretty bored. And then Gene, I think the same way. He just do do do. Yeah, not for him. It's Paul's song. Paul loves it because he gets all the glory and the spotlight.
Yeah, we don't know what Peter thinks about the song. That's like the one thing we don't know what Peter thinks about it.
Well, he didn't play on it, so it was
No,
Anton Fig.
no, but like well, when Peter does play on it live, we don't know Peter's opinion.
Oh, yeah, yeah. We don't know Peters or Eric. I'm sure Eric Singer's fine with it. He
Eric
don't
Singer,
care.
Eric Singer sounds good because he chimes in and like, no.
Eric Singer plays everything well.
Yeah. Since we brought up like, this is a very interesting topic to bring up, but do you remember like the first member member that wore the Catman makeup? And it side note, it's not Eric Singer.
Yeah, Eddie Cannon.
Gotcha, right there.
Yeah, the Eric's or Peter's drum tech on the reunion tour. Yeah.
Yeah, the Columbus '97 show.
Oh, there you go. Okay, I didn't know the city and year, so you got me there.
Yeah,
Columbus '97. I'll never forget that now.
yeah,
Yeah, that was wild. I've seen some footage crazy.
yeah. Um, yeah, that's actually one of my favorites from the footage wise from the reunion tour because it's so unique.
Yeah, even today, going back, I mean, we've obviously seen Eric Singer in the makeup, so we've seen somebody else other than Peter, but seeing Eddie Cannon, I mean, he did a good job. It still is weird seeing him with the other three.
Yeah, it's just
But some good footage, though.
yeah, like um, at the time when I found it, that was the time when like when footage was hard to come by.
Yeah. When was that?
Like the early 2010s.
Oh,
Footage
2010s.
footage was not easy to find back then.
Yeah, YouTube wasn't what it is now for sure.
Oh no,
It
it
was like
wasn't.
right on the verge.
Yeah, and I had to. I didn't even find it on YouTube. I'm not going to say where I found it on.
No, you
I'll
don't
get
have
bust. No,
to.
it's not on camera.
No.
But yeah, it's like YouTube's different now, but even still, like there's a lot of stuff I can't post on YouTube in terms of archiving because YouTube will bust me.
Yeah. Yeah. And plus, there's been some people that go around busting other people too. And that's just ridiculous.
Yeah, which is what happened to me.
Oh, bummer.
Because like, because that's what happened like, when the whole Sam Loomis stuff happened. Which not blaming the mysterious Loomis figure,
Right.
because in the summer of 22, that guy put up some really awesome stuff.
We saw some pretty cool stuff for sure.
But that came the important question: how long could that guy keep it up? Because you're putting up some stuff that has never been seen before.
Yeah. And it was taken down pretty quickly.
Yes. along with a lot of other Kiss fan channels.
Yes, that was the great sweep of 2022. Yeah, that was awful.
Yeah, including me. But I came back because fuck you.
Amen to that. Rock on.
Yeah. But anyways, anyways, let's get on to some other. Do you have any topic you want to bring on? Because you're more than welcome to bring something on.
For sure. The only thing I just have one, and that is the upcoming Record Store Day release, which is
Sweet.
the which is the Eric Carr unfinished. Did you hear about this? The unfinished business release.
Yeah, I follow your show.
Okay, for sure. Did you plan on? I don't know if you plan on doing any Record Store Day shopping. Did you plan on getting that yourself?
Uh, Not necessarily, because in order for me to go to a record store, I have to go out of county.
Ah, I see, for sure. Yeah, I'm not. I don't really do the whole Record Store Day thing, but because of last year's Eric Carr release, I went ahead and got out, got the record, did the whole video. Actually, the Eric Carr Facebook page, the official page, shared my video on their page. That was wild. But yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, so for anybody out there watching who doesn't know, in 2011, Eric Singer did this CD, or well, in Eric Carr's memory, this CD, Unfinished Business, was released, and it was super awesome because it came with a lot of like, I mean, have you? I'm sure you've heard this probably, right?
Yeah, I had that CD.
Okay, for sure.
I'm
Yeah,
not
this
gonna.
is awesome. It has all of like the Eric Carr talking, all the dialogue, and then some demos, and there's a few covers on here. This was a fun release, and so I can't wait for the re-release of this.
Yeah, one's actually a finished song of his demo called "Eyes of Love" with Bruce
Yeah.
Stewart on it. Bruce is actually on the finished product.
Yes, absolutely. I think that was on the other one, right? Rockology. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Um.
Yeah, that's
Uh.
awesome.
The other Eric Carr day, like, did it have "Too Cool for School"?
Um,
Because I know one of the Eric Carr CDs that I have has "Too Cool for School."
for sure, it might have. I don't have it with me. It's over there, but I'm looking at this one, and this one does not. So it might be on the other one.
Yeah, it was either Rockheads or Rockology.
Gotcha. Yeah, for sure. So this is the they're gonna change the cover. I'm sure you saw it. It's gonna be a Creatures of the Night cover, which I'm
Yep.
really excited for. And apparently,
Yeah.
if you press in between Eric Carr's eyes, they glow. They'll start glowing.
Nice.
And I have never heard that, and I cannot wait to see if that's true or not because that to me is exciting.
I was actually impressed with the last Eric Carr record store day thing when they made it dedicated to the 78 solo albums. Gave,
Yeah.
gave him his own poster too. That was cool.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was like a just a full circle moment for sure. Yeah, it was really modeled perfectly after the solo album. And I love that they're continuing it with another one. I didn't expect there, I thought, okay, one and done, very cool. But I guess it must have been in such a success that they want to do it again with Unfinished Business. So yeah, for anybody out there, April 20th on Record Store Day, there's going to be vinyl records of Unfinished Business and CDs, and they're both very limited. So get them early. I'm gonna wake up at the crack of dawn and go out and wait in line and stand there until I get mine. Because last year I missed out. I got just the CD. I had to buy the record on eBay after the
Yeah,
fact for overpriced.
yeah, that tends to be a thing.
Hmm. Which is unfortunate, but that's just the way it is.
Yeah, I mean, I you commented on how you love the Kiss Symphony cassette.
Yeah.
Um, I didn't know that existed until I started getting in. So I was looking for like the whole Kiss cassette catalog.
Yeah, for very same thing. Me too. I still don't have one. I don't think. I don't think I have one. And I saw one on eBay at one point, and I was like, "Wait a minute! They were still making cassettes in '03."
I was the
Had
same
no
way.
idea. Yeah,
Yeah,
crazy.
that and the very best of Kiss are the last two Kiss cassettes like
Yeah,
that Kiss put out.
the very best of Kiss is on cassette.
Yes.
Is it really? I'm gonna just do a quick look. I want to. Oh, that's really cool. I don't think I knew that. I don't think I knew that. I like that though, because now I got something else to look for in the future.
Well, there you go, man.
Oh my gosh, you're right. It's $145.
Oh my god.
Holy crap! All right, well, add to cart. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Is that on?
Wow.
Is that like on eBay?
Yeah, I'm gonna click on it real quick. It says the very best of Kiss audio cassette, India import rare, Universal. It looks, dude, that's pretty sweet. I don't want to pay 145 bucks for it, but
Yeah. Is that like? Is it new and sealed or has it been used?
it looks like it may be used. But it says it's an Indian tape, and it says that we don't know any collector in the world having an Indian release. So this is like a almost like a one of a kind. But I don't know. That kind of raises some questions, but you never know. Crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. I got a couple like I got one Canadian and one Australian and one tape from Italy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like Beloved Gun tape is Canadian, Rock and Roll Over is Australian, and Unmasked is Italy.
Oh heck yeah.
And all three of us tapes have a different order when compared to the CD.
I see.
Like for example, Unmasked starts with the tape for Unmasked starts with Easy as It Seems.
as as track one.
Yes, that's track one.
Huh. I never thought of what's track two.
Oh, hold up, I gotta now. This would be good for podcasting. I gotta look up the order.
Wow, I'm gonna have to listen to this version of the album and see how it holds up. Because I've always
Okay.
known it to be "Is That You."
All right. Hold up. I stuck on my phone. I gotta do this on the computer. Well, I mean, I'll tell you this, man. If you're interested in that kind of stuff, I have like a alternate channel for stuff like that.
Right on.
All right, where is it? Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Okay, track one, Easy as It Seems. Track two, Is That You? Track three, Naked City. Track four, Shandy. Track five, Choose Your Opinion. Track six, Talk to Me. Then we flip it to side two. Starts off with Tomorrow. Second track, Torpedo Girl. Track three, Tomorrow, Two Sides of a Coin. Track four, What Makes You Work Around. And track five, You're All That I Want.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, so there are a few differences there. That's wild. I like that opening with "Easy as It Seems."
Yeah. Um, yeah, I have like a BitChute channel.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I didn't know that.
Yeah, like I have like I said off camera, I have like alternate accounts on different websites that are similar to YouTube
Mm-hmm.
because you know, considering what happened here on YouTube in 2022 with all that great sweep as you called it,
Yeah.
um, I needed a site that's safe for archiving. So there are some Kiss footages that would not fly under the radar here on YouTube, but it does get away safely on BitChute.
Gotcha. Okay, for sure. Makes sense.
And I have archived a few 8-track rips and cassette rips.
Ah, nice, nice.
So if if you wanted to see more of what I uh, can do, that's where I am.
Gotcha. Cool.
And I have done like an exclusive review of Kiss Rocks Vegas.
Oh yeah, I love Kiss Rocks Vegas.
The reason that I made it exclusive is because YouTube blocked the sampler.
Oh, block. Yeah, because of the music. Did you use music?
I generally do. It's a
Yeah,
sample. It's an album sampler,
yeah, for sure.
which it was that was actually a first issue because YouTube never doesn't mind album samplers.
No,
So I've done like a bunch of album samples in the past. Rocks Vegas was like the first one. They basically said stop.
wow. I wonder why it was that one. That doesn't make any sense. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Huh?
Like I thought if anything I was going to get busted for aces, but no. Like
Nope. Kiss Rocks Vegas.
yeah. But anyways, that one was a tough one to actually review back in the past because actually my old one in the past for 1100, which was a piece of shit. Trust me, my old reviews for 1100, which is another channel that I resurrected on these alternate accounts, but I'm trying to resurrect it and be better.
Gotcha.
Um, yeah, I'm having a genius moment right now. I'm just plugging everything.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that. It's your channel.
Yeah. Yeah, so what I did, I just resurrected the 1100 channel. And what I used to do that is kind of wore like my old Halloween hockey mask
Uh huh.
and just kind of did reviews a little differently.
For sure.
Um, so yeah. And what I am doing on that channel, I'm going to be doing Kiss the Nightmare Child.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It The 1100 channel was basically throw everything to a wall and see what happens.
I see.
Yeah. So I
It's a
mean,
good game.
yeah, that channel was basically Kiss and gaming anyway.
Nice.
Like a good blend of me anyway. That's what I am. I like Kiss and I like video games.
Perfect.
So yeah, I mean, I got one more topic that kind of to wrap it up on.
Okay.
Um, a while back, not a while back, but just like a few weeks ago, um, I came across this guy's video on YouTube. Who was he was talking about Kiss and how he thought Paul lost his voice. But he's not a huge Kiss fan like you and me and probably everyone watching this video is.
Oh yeah.
I would say he's like a casual. Excuse me.
You're fine.
He's a casual because his knowledge of Kiss is the Kissology videos, which that's fine. Everyone needs a starting point, but I don't. From what I understand from his video, he didn't really get a whole lot of into it because his opinion on Sonic Boom and Monster was like he said they were like beginner band albums,
Hmm.
which okay. Um, I would say Sonic Boom and Monster are like special albums if you think about it, because those are like the last two that they ever made.
Absolutely. And they're great. They're every bit of classic Kiss sounding as the first several Kiss albums.
Yeah. So I don't quite understand where he's coming from, but okay. So I'm guessing he's basing his knowledge of Kiss from the DVDs, which is get a bit of a bad idea. Because when he went to see some live footage of Kiss from like the Kiss World Tour from like 2018, I'm assuming he was thinking, can Paul still pull it off? The answer is no, because they were doing Shandy, and now to give Paul full respect, in 2018 he sang Shandy great. Little voice tracks here and there, but that's to be expected.
Yeah, he's like
But
70.
yeah, but he sang Shandy fantastically for his age, and considering 2018, he did it fantastically. But this guy was saying like, "What the hell? That was hard to hear." I'm like, dude, come on. Are you doing this for the cameras, or are you being genuine?
Yeah, hard to tell nowadays. Everybody always overdoes everything for content nowadays. You never really know what somebody really thinks.
Yeah, I mean, with me, I'm not doing it for the camera. I'm being genuine.
Absolutely, me too.
Yeah,
But it's hard to
but
tell for some folks.
yeah, but then he goes on to like that goes to 2020 where Paul's in his house and doing Love Gun, which okay, he's in his house. He's at a bit of an advantage. He's in his own house,
Yeah.
and he sounds really good in his house. If you saw any of those videos when we were on our in lockdown,
Oh, those were great videos. Yeah, he did. What was the other one? Every time
every
I
time
look at you.
every
Oh,
time I
that
look at
was.
you, yeah,
I
I
loved
thought
that.
I thought that he sounded really good,
I loved him.
and
This
I'm
guy
like,
trashed him.
yeah, I'm like, okay, I like, I'm trying to understand where's he coming from.
Yeah, I have no idea.
So then we go to the AFL video, and then it's like this guy's hopes and dreams hardened into stone when he found out that they were lip syncing. I'm like, no shit, Sherlock.
It's TV. They were lip syncing on the Paul Lynn Halloween
And
special.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm like, so my question to you is, are unexperienced Kiss fans like this guy gonna find out like this, or like how this guy found out?
Are Kiss fans gonna find out about Paul's
Like,
voice?
no, like are more unexperienced fans gonna find out like how this guy found out
Oh. Um.
now that Kiss is done touring?
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate because, this day and age, everything is on camera, everything is filmed, everything is recorded. Nobody cares about what you did yesterday. Everybody cares about what you do today. And so, unfortunately, people kind of forget about Paul in the 80s and the 90s. And, I think people have gotten so used to the last 10 years that people just think that Paul has, quote unquote, fallen off or whatever. And, I mean, people, I hear the same thing about Vince Neil. I hear the same thing about Axl Rose. I hear the same thing about Brian Johnson. I hear the same thing about pretty much every front man. Um, and it's just,
Brian Johnson still sounds good. Sorry to cut you off.
oh no, you're fine. I think they all sound fine for their age. I mean, they've been doing this a long time. They've put their bodies through more than we ever could. So,
Yeah,
and it's one thing to, to be the person criticizing, and it's one other thing to be the guy actually doing it. Those guys
yeah.
made millions. They're beloved. So who cares about what some random person thinks?
I don't know if you know this, but ACDC recently did a show.
Yeah, yeah. Their
Like
first
that.
one in like a long time.
Yeah, which threw me off. Which kind of then raised me this question, which then Kiss dashed to a thousand pieces. Would Kiss do what ACDC did and do like some kind of like one-off festival show? Then Kiss threw the Avatar curve into that, and it was like, okay, never mind then.
Yeah, I don't know if Kiss would ever do that. I mean, anything's possible. I mean, if the paycheck was there, the occasion was right, the moment was special enough, Kiss would definitely do it. But I don't know if they would do it like ACDC. ACDC, never said they were going to quit. I know Brian
Yeah,
Johnson was dealing with his hearing, and
yeah,
Malcolm has passed, and there's been different band members coming in and out. But I don't know. It's funny because ACDC, they took 6 years off, play one show. They could take 3 more years off, play one more show, and do that for the rest of their lives. But I mean, in those 6 years, how many shows did Kiss play? Hundreds.
yeah,
They
hundreds.
played 250 on just this last tour alone. So, Kiss is one of those bands that they do it more than any other band. Bands like ACDC, they can come and go 6 years, but Kiss, man, they were every night playing shows almost.
But I'll tell you this: here's what ACDC did in 2020. What Kiss didn't do in 2020: make a new album.
I would have loved a new Kiss record, and I still can't believe they didn't release one more. But you know what? I listened to Monster the other day, and I was literally just floored. I was like, this album is so awesome.
It is.
Gene's bass is just so fat and filthy. Tommy's guitar tone is nasty. The whole album just rocks through and through. Every song was great. I mean, I literally love it's a top 5 Kiss album for me. and I don't know what I'm hearing and what other folks aren't. Like that one guy you mentioned, I'm not sure how off his ear is, but he's not hearing what I'm hearing because those
Yeah,
albums to me are not beginner albums. They're one's a
no,
really fun Kiss album, the other one's a hard rock and Kiss album.
I would say Sonic Boom is a throwback album. If you look at the cover, they even admitted it in an interview. Is a
Absolutely.
it's a tip of the hat to Rock and Roll Over. Paul's words, not mine.
Yep, same artist too. Same artist.
Yeah. While Monster is more of a we're we're taking our sound and modernizing it.
See, you get it. You get it. That's exactly right. Sonic Boom was the throwback album. We're doing classic Kiss. We're back to our roots. And then Monster is, let's take that and make it modern. Let's make it the current era. Let's make it, heavy and fast and hard. And I loved both those albums.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, I should get it. I've listened to Kiss since 2008.
Absolutely. But some folks, man, they've been listening to Kiss since 1978 and they still don't get it. So who knows why?
Yeah, I mean, well,
Who
oh
cares? We're here
well.
having fun. Yeah, we're here having fun. That's what matters.
Yeah, that's all that really should matter. It's the
Bingo.
fun of being a Kiss fan, to quote Rick.
Good. Yes, good reference to Rick. Shout out to Rick. It's all for you, Demon. Absolutely.
Yes, always love watching his videos on Fridays.
Me too. Always.
And mine, any day feel free to making them
Absolutely.
because my personal schedule is busy.
Yeah. Same. I feel you.
Yeah, but your schedule's more consistent than mine is. I feel.
Yeah, I try to plan ahead and have a schedule and try and organize things in a way because I got Kiss merch of the week and I've got the podcast and all the other stuff, so it does get pretty busy.
Yeah. Anyways, let me see. Um. Oh crap.
You forget what you were gonna say?
I did. Yeah.
For sure. That's all right. What
Let's
time is
see.
it right now? 8:08.
Yeah. 808.
Drop the bass.
I would if I had one. Then I have to go drop my dad's.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
Yeah. Oh, he hated it when my younger cousin almost bit one of his strings off.
Not good. I
Yeah,
would too.
yeah, do you have a bass?
Nope. Just drums.
Yeah. Well, at least we're not close to my cousin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, before I get too personal, yeah. Sometimes when I'm with someone else, I forget I'm recording. So I'm too deep into the conversation. It's fun, really.
Yeah, it is fun. I appreciate you having me on. This has been a lot of fun.
Yeah. Anyways, so I'll just ask this: what was the first piece of Kiss merch that you started collecting for?
So when I first started collecting, I just wanted CDs and T-shirts. Those were the first two things. I didn't even know I was collecting. I just wanted to wear my favorite band and listen to songs from my favorite band. So that's where it started for me was CDs and T-shirts.
Yeah. For me, I was getting the CDs as Christmas and birthday gifts. The only CD I got with my own cash to start off with Smashes and Thrashes.
Oh yeah.
The first thing that I would say that I got to collect for would be the 8 tracks, and I would say the first thing I said I'm collecting for was not really Kiss. It was video game and movie things.
Oh okay.
Um, and when I found out that Kiss made some movies, those home video releases.
Hmm.
I That's when I got the Laserdisc player.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I was like, that was like the first, that was like my first real piece of Kiss merch that I collected for.
Oh, I love that laser disc. Yeah, have extreme close up. It's awesome.
Thank you. I have that, and I have Exposed and Kiss My Ass and Confidential and Fame in the Park.
Oh wow, nice.
All I'm missing is Analyze Live and Uncensored and Unplugged.
Dang, there's an unplugged laser disc. That's cool.
Yeah. Um, the 8 tracks um, are like hard to come by also, especially if you get into like the non-makeup ones, which is why I am doing mine as made to order now. Because my mission now with the 8 tracks is to put them on a is to get ones that never existed on the format, like a Sonic Boom and Monster.
Oh man, that'd be sweet.
Yeah, like there's that, Asylum, Hot in the Shade, and Alive Free.
That's gonna be cool.
Yeah, like it is cool because the guy who puts them together did a good job because you actually get like that authentic analog sound.
Mm, that nice warm. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's really cool. I can't wait to see him.
yeah. I mean, might take me a while to get that.
Oh yeah, for sure. But still, it'll be worth it.
Yeah. I mean, well, here's a question: since you follow my channel, like, would that be something that you want to see archived on another channel of mine?
See what archived.
Via those made to order 8 tracks.
Oh yeah, definitely. That would
All
be
right,
cool.
cool. All right. So, what happened to your hand? You're wearing some kind of
Oh no,
brace.
that's just because I'm on the computer all the time, so my wrist hurts.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Cool. I mostly see people with that, so I kind of wonder.
Oh yeah, nah, it just keeps my wrist from moving around too much, so it don't hurt.
Uh,
Too much time editing podcasts.
uh, yeah. So, anyways, I guess back to like the main topic. I mean, so we kind of veered off of it. Um, you hope that Kiss makes more box sets, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I would love to see a box set.
What box set would out of what box set would you want them to make? I mean,
Well, if they're not going to do the first album like they should, I mean the next one's hotter than hell, so they could do a hotter than hell one. I know there's some really good soundboard releases they could include, and of course anything to do with like press kits and things like that would be sweet. So they could do pretty much any Kiss album. I wouldn't mind.
yeah, I mean, like this one like is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that one's sweet.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna open it up because then that's gonna be a real pain in the ass to put back together.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you there.
Yeah, but like I guess these guys, whoever put this together, copied Kiss's style from back in the '70s. Because remember, you probably have heard tales of how Kiss would package their albums with a lot of extra goodies.
Yeah.
Um, like the with Life Tube, the tattoos and merch forms, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, these you get like you get posters, you get buttons,
Oh, nice.
you even get like the main catch-all for these boxes. You get like a 76-page picture book.
Oh, okay.
Along with the music, you get like all these cool extras.
Yeah, see, I wish Kiss would do more of that stuff because fans love it. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, the fans are making more of these than kisses, but I mean, it's clear that the fans know what the fans want. No offense to Gene and Paul,
Yeah, we
but
definitely don't want 9 LPs. That's for sure.
yeah, I mean, you know, we don't want 9 LPs, but this, like I said, this could have been a big opportunity for them to when they re-released it. They could have repackaged them with all the creatures shows in full,
Yeah, absolutely.
but no, they kind of went the same way. Like that that could have been like, hey, we know you want the creature shows in full with Vinnie Vincent, Eric Carr, so we're giving it to you, but you didn't.
Exactly. Exactly. They had a chance and they didn't take it.
You blew it.
Yep, they did.
Minus that, minus that first part, what that T-shirt said.
Yep.
Remember what I told you about that T-shirt?
I think so, yeah.
I'm not saying that to Gene and Paul. I'll get sued.
Yeah, no, don't do that. We don't want that.
Lawsuit.
Not good.
Yeah.
Well, this has been fun, man. I really appreciate you having me on.
Yeah. It's been fun having you on. So yeah, that kind of like wraps up why the hell Gene and Paul wants a 9 LP, $967.50 of their Creatures box set.
I know. I think I'll just save my money this time.
Yeah. I spent mine on something I'm not spoiling in this podcast.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. But it includes you, Xander.
Oh, I can't wait to see what it is. I'm ready.
Yeah. So, anyways, hope you enjoyed it. This has kind of been a little laid back to relaxed kiss topic. We just kind of just had fun with it with this one.
Yeah, this was great. Thank you, man.
Yeah, no problem. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this topic. Xander, thanks for being here and with me.
Thank you for having me, man.
Always. Always a pleasure having you on here.
Thank you.
All right.
Always a pleasure to be here.
Awesome. So next time, I'll see you around. See ya.